national referee getting it done. Look at the shot of the arena. That is awesome. Here we go. First round of our first bout of the evening. Suchika Tariyal fighting out of the red corner, taking on Kinga Jendrasik, fighting out of the blue. Oh, big leg kick, but throws a massive straight down the pipe, does Kinga. Every fight starts on the feet, Kirtines.
Kinga moving very, very nicely, Phil. Playing with the outer edge of her opponent, striking, feinting, throwing a lazy jab, trying to get a counter straight. Didn't happen.
This bout in the professional strawweight division, scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds should we need them.
Interesting wrinkle here, Phil. Kinga lost the fight before the fight. She missed weight by about 1.6 kg, lost 40% of her purse. We're going to, somewhere around the end of round 1, should it go that far, we're going to see if that tough weight cut is affecting her endurance.
Interestingly, Kirik, neither fighter has elected to engage in anything clinch-orientated in the first minute. They've been happy to let the fight play out on the feet.
Suchika not committing much, Phil. I think she's downloading a lot of information.
Trying to get the reads.
Trying to get the reads. She's looking for those reads, trying to figure out what is my opponent going to do. Once you can figure out what they're going to do, it's pretty easy.
Oh, there's the clinch.
Yeah.
The double underhooks, needs to go for the trip right away. Beautiful.
Not able to get to side control.
Jendrasik is, of course, a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu brown belt, so it's a brown belt versus a blue belt here. Be interesting to see what Kinga can do. She's got that knee shield in. Suchika trying to do everything she can to pass.
Kinga getting her far hook in, a recovery hook.
Has to be wary of the up kicks in this position.
Nice low kicks from Suchika. Takedowns, Phil, don't count for much anymore, but if you can take somebody down and then punish them, counts for a lot. That was beautiful moves by Suchika.
The referee happy to call the action up on the feet. I tell you what, educated crowd here, they're applauding the work being done by Suchika. Both fighters seem a little bit tense when they get into those clinch positions.
Kinga, I think, looking for the knockout a little too hard, a little too early, Phil.
That would tell me that she's at a little bit of a deficit with regards to the weight cut and what that's done to her. If she's trying to get it finished early, she doesn't want it to progress into the deeper waters of MMA. But that's a nice kick to the body from Kinga. Big shots over the top. Phone box fighting going on right now.
Suchika. Robots, Brave Nation.
Suchika trying to pop those knees in, and Kirik gets, oh, beautiful nice free off the elbow.
Broken, I'm not certain why. It looked like pretty good action to me.
I'm not quite sure what the...
May have been a little wardrobe malfunction.
I think she's been warned for grabbing the hair. I think that's what a referee, and that's a great spot from the referee. I was too engaged with the action that we were seeing, the strikes being thrown, so great work by Dejan.
No hard feelings. Obviously entirely inadvertent.
Kinga occupying the center of the Brave arena here. Good solid jab from Suchika. Oh, very little setup on that. She had to chase her against the Brave arena wall.
Did manage to get the fight to the fence, where I do believe, Phil, she has a distinct advantage.
That's that heavy judo pressure. She's trying to connect the hands. She has double underhooks. She's not far away from double underhooks. She just needs to connect those hands. Oh, there's the judo.
Down. And she's got that underhook, Phil.
Very nicely done. Kinga trying to roll those hips back, isolate something, but heavy, heavy top pressure here from Suchika.
Brave Nation, ordinarily, that throw would have been done with an arm around the head. It leaves the back, without a gi, it leaves the back open.
Oh, she may be trying to spin for the arm here.
Maybe just a little more than trying.
What a coup this would be if the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu blue belt. Oh, that looked like a knee to the back. Couldn't quite see fully. This would be huge. Oh, there's the awareness of Kinga to try and roll. She's stacking now intelligently. But Suchika Tariyal is trying to put everything into this armbar.
Suchika Tariyal moving those hips out. Doesn't quite have the alignment she needs right now.
Slowly getting closer and closer.
That was a little bit better.
Can't quite see if the point of the elbow is, see if she's trying to strip that grip of Kinga Jendrasik to get the armbar.
Tough to get with a knee in the butt. Not impossible, but tough.
And she manages, I think she's just going to sneak the arm out. Just little short movements to try and pop that arm out.
The big question, Phil, and it's telling, is what happens after that?
Yes, sir.
Does Kinga end up in topside control? Or does Suchika manage to stand up, sweep, go for another submission?
10 seconds left in round number 1. Very, very interesting fight. Big shot right down the middle. There you have it, round 1 in the books. A very, very close round. Realistically, I don't necessarily think they could be separated by the striking. So then we go to our secondary criteria, that being effective grappling. And on the face of that, the more effective grappling, the more threatening grappling was done by Suchika.
It certainly was. She got the takedown. She was working for a submission, landed some kicks. I do like Suchika 10-9 in that round, but a quick reminder to Brave Nation, I love it when you guys write down a score at home or keep one in your head. We're doing the same thing, but we are not the cage side officials. We cannot even see the exact same fight that they are seeing because we all have different perspectives. But Phil and I unanimously called that one 10-9 for Suchika Tariyal.
But still very much all to play for going into round number 2. But this is where it gets really interesting. You've alluded to it, Carrick. We see what kind of state Jendrasik is in, given that she wasn't able to make the agreed upon weight limit.
She did try very, very hard too, Phil, in a state of near collapse. Pushed
that
as
could
hard
be to
as
your
she could.
detriment. Yeah. Here we go. It's a nice inside leg kick from Suchika. Kinga not engaging with any real urgency.
Suchika's got long legs, but they're just a little slow getting off the mark.
You know, Suchika was able to get the takedown through sheer force of will, just chased Jendrasik against the cage wall.
Kinga's footwork, Phil, not quite as smooth as it was in the opening seconds of the bout.
Telltale sign of a little bit of fatigue. Suchika trying to get in on the leg here. Not quite full single leg, hasn't committed both arms to wrap around it.
This is highly unusual to see a judoka looking for that single leg.
May get her back taken here. That head's on the outside, which is usually a little bit dangerous. There, just as I say, the back take happens. This is big for Jendrasik. She's trying to sneak. She's underneath the chin. She's got bicep grip. This is big. What kind of squeeze does Jendrasik have?
As I've said over and over, Phil, jiu-jitsu in Poland, they're beasts there.
Brazil.
They're beasts. It's underneath the chin, but talking about beasts.
Suchika grabbing the
is
hands.
hanging in there.
That's the only thing keeping her alive at the minute is that she can't. Now watch for the palm grip potentially. There's that palm. It's a palm. She's just readjusting. Carrick, this is deep, deep waters for Suchika. Jendrasik abandons the rear naked choke and just solidifies the position.
Credit to Suchika for surviving that, but she's gonna get hit now. There it begins.
Jendrasik could transition to the mount here if she chooses. If she posts up with her right hand, swivels the hips, she can find herself in mount.
May even look for a triangle from here.
And she seems happy to just pity-pat shot.
This is very, very smart, Phil. To the ringside judges, she got very close to that choke. Now she's landing shot after shot after shot after shot. She's establishing a very dominant round for herself.
She has that handcuff, and she's landing as many shots as you want. By no means concussive or fight-ending, but they are definitely point-scoring, Carrick. May try and switch to the arm once again.
Third try at an elbow strike.
This is a great round for Kinga Jendrasik. I'm really enjoying her work there. She's not only is she in the dominant position, but she also has an opportunity to catch her breath. She's forcing Tariyal to do all the work right here.
Yeah, this is at the heart, Brave Nation, of jiu-jitsu. You try and create circumstances where your opponent has to work terribly hard, and you don't. We're seeing that right here.
Referee gives it just a little bit of a warning for clipping the back of the head. But she's doing, this is great because she's being active, so she's not forcing the hand of the referee to stand them up.
Suchika's got to throw that right hook. Then she can turn her hips, get inside guard, and start to pound.
Body triangle here. Again, just right in the back. This is really nice work from Jendrasik. She has that arm trapped as well of Kinga, or sorry, of Suchika. Arm gets free.
Suchika's lost the ability to tripod and potentially start sliding her opponent up.
Done the right thing, though, by turning to the side that the triangle is locked on. Jendrasik just trying to bring her over to the left side. And I love that little bit of control you're seeing with the right instep of Jendrasik. Keeping control on the right leg. Very, very smooth.
Got that leg grapevine nicely. We've got the shin up against both points of hips, preventing rotation.
This is great work from Jendrasik, really starting to turn things up with her strikes. And after a round that conceivably we believe she may have lost, round number 2, she is in control, sir. These are nice shots.
Kinga tried the elbow with limited success. I'd like to see her try a couple more times with it. Elbow, of course, notorious for having a
I love
big
that
effect.
I love that little bit of veteran savvy, just covering your opponent's mouth and nose with your glove. Perfectly legal. Unethical, perhaps. Perfectly legal.
Trying it again, blocking the mouth and nose.
It's such a horrible, irritating thing to do. That's a fantastic round.
At the beginning of the round, Phil, we were concerned about Kinga's conditioning. Now it's all shoes on the other foot. It's Suchika, who just had to endure a tough round, no question in anybody's mind. That was a 10 round for Kinga.
Oh, and
Jendrasik.
Look at Suchika. She had to be helped onto the stool by her team, and she is the one that is taking big, deep breaths. And Jendrasik, I believe, is hitting her second win right now.
That was such beautiful jiu-jitsu, Phil. Some people may have seen that long back take and expect it to be a submission, but this is jiu-jitsu. You create positions, you create circumstances where the other person is terribly tired, and you can just rest and plink away when you feel like it.
And if I'm in the corner of Kinga Jendrasik, I'm saying it's a rinse-repeat round. Get in there, establish the dominant position, impose the action where you are strongest, and that is the grappling, that is the jiu-jitsu. Suchika is taking big, deep breaths. She looks a little wobblier.
Phil, Suchika went to wrestling, which is not her forte. She looked for an outside single and paid a huge price for it. I think we're going to see her go back to what she knows best, which is get her opponent in the clinch, get her down, and look for a submission.
Kinga trying to pick up her first win in Brave Combat Federation here. Last time out, she lost to Songil Karatoak by first round rear naked choke. She's already doing a lot better than she did last time.
Kinga's hand slowed down visibly. Excuse me, Suchika's hand slowed down visibly now. Kinga definitely on her second win.
Big shot over the top. And
nice shot.
If I'm Kinga Jendrasik, I'm going to use my shots, my punches to close that distance, get a little bit of clinch game going. And again, get that dominant position and really put the pressure on Suchika.
Suchika wants to avoid those push kicks to the body. The #1 source of takedowns in MMA is caught kicks.
Ooh, getting closer with these shots. Not landed anything entirely flush yet, but edging ever closer. Oh, that's a big knee.
Clinch.
Big knee to the midsection, into the clinch. Suchika's the one who's trying to get the takedown. I don't know if that's her best avenue to victory in such a finely poised fight.
Kinga, I think, wisely has taken the fight to the fence, Phil.
Yep.
The one unique thing in mixed martial arts that exists only in our sport is fighting against the fence. Standing out there in the open, Suchika's got an incredible body lock up against the fence. She's going to be much less practiced.
Nice little knees being thrown here. The referee is calling for action. I think if they maintain in this position, you can see separation. He's taking a long, hard look at it.
We're in Serbia. Serbians like to fight clinching on the fence. Not so much.
Second warning.
And that's it.
She has to advance. Suchika has to advance position here, or else that's exactly what's going to happen. 3 minutes left in our third and final round. Suchika, even the way she walked away and turned back there, seriously showing the level of fatigue. Jumping knee. Oh, spinning back fist and slipped in mid. Oh, give up her back. What an opportunist dive onto the back from Suchika. I think she's going to end up...
Those arms could get burned out, though, Phil.
I think she's going to end up on bottom with Jendrasik inside her guard.
Suchika giving this everything she's got.
She still has that, and she may give up her back in this position. Schoolyard, headlock, takedown.
We talked, Phil, about how with a gi on, this is a perfectly valid, successful takedown attempt.
However,
not gi, not so much. She's got to dig for that underhook. However, when people are stressed, and this is stressful, she's in global MMA in the third round, and it looked to my eye like they're 1-to-1. She's going back to what she knows. She's going back to the basics, going back to judo, but this isn't judo.
And if Jendrasik can get her head free, can pop that head out, she's in full back control. You know, speaking with Jude Samuel throughout the course of IMAF competition, he says it's not necessarily vital that you get both hooks in. If you can get one hook in and establish that reverse half guard position.
Exactly. Start pushing the hips forward, the head's going to pop out.
Shout out to Jude Samuel.
Yep. Suchika has lost leverage now. She is at a big disadvantage, and you saw what happened.
Again, great control being exhibited here by Jendrasik. And she's the one that's been the more active fighter so far.
Punch stat is like 5-to-1 for the fighter from Poland.
Jendrasik thinking about I like the awareness of Jendrasik. When she realizes that she's not able to get the hook, she just goes back into locking up that guard, or looking up that half guard position. Like to see some more action with the shots.
Suchika's got to throw that arm over her opponent's head, that left arm.
Yep, and turn in. But right now, she's in the disadvantageous position. Jendrasik just needs to solidify and land big shots, and she's on her way to a unanimous decision victory. Oh, free him off elbows. These are lovely. Again, full back control for Jendrasik. She's a little bit high, just readjusts.
She's working her way back.
That's lovely readjustment.
She's got her weight on the hips now, Phil.
Right now, if she can break free and just land some big clubbing shots with 30 seconds left in the third and final round, she could really leave a huge exclamation point in this round. Suchika in survival mode, doesn't want to let those wrists of Kinga Jendrasik go. There's one, and we're just going to see volume shots.
The other one's going to come. There it is.
We could see a TKO finish if she really ups the ante. 10 seconds left. She's really starting to bring it
behind
on.
The ear, Brave Nation.
Oh, these are lovely shots from Jendrasik. What a way to finish the round. You can see the elation on the face of Jendrasik. She looked over to her corner. Huge smile. We believe she's done enough.
Brave Nation, we do believe that because of that tough weight cut, she was the fighter with the less endurance, but she used jiu-jitsu. She got her opponent on the ground, held her there, drained all that strength, and then in round 3, turned it way on. I do believe, Phil, we're looking at 29-28 for Kinga Jendrasik.
Ladies and gentlemen, join the conversation by following Brave Combat Federation on all forms of social media. If you disagree with us, tell us why. If you agree with us, again, just confirm that. We'll follow Brave Combat Federation on all forms of social media to keep up to date with all things Brave. Scores have been tabulated. Our athletes are in the middle of the Brave Arena. We see some of the action. And jiu-jitsu made the difference, Carrick.
It well and truly did. Jiu-jitsu rests on just a few central tenets. One of them is frames, and another one you saw right there. Just waiting on the roaring lion, Carlos Kramer.
You see, this was where Suchika was trying to get that opportunist back take, and in doing so, she ended up giving up her back, tried the schoolyard headlock takedown, but gave up the back. This is the closing stance. It's beautiful work by Jendrasik, and she may have just picked up her first win in Brave Combat Federation.
Sure looks that way from my seat, Phil. Ordinarily, a little delay like this can mean there's a split decision, and they're checking their I's and crossing their T's and all of that. Brave Nation, stand by. We are waiting for the Roaring Lion, Carlos Kramer, to come striding into that cage and make this fight official.
I see the big man approaching the Brave Arena. Time to get the official decision. A really, really scintillating first matchup here at Brave Combat Federation 104 live in Belgrade, Serbia, to make the decision official. Let's throw it up to your Roaring Lion, Mr. Carlos Kramer.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. Your first judge scores about 29-28, blue corner. Your next judge scores about 30-27, red corner. And your third judge scores about 29-28 for a split decision victory out of the blue corner, Kinga!
A little hearts and mouth moment there.
We now know, Brave Nation, why there was a little delay there. Head of regulation, Decky Larkin was looking over that card. I can't say I saw a 30-27 red.
That's a crazy score. You know, we're quick to point out